Good morning, everybody. It's Tina Plackinger. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for stopping by today. All right, so you know when it's 5:30 in the morning and I show up in my pajamas, you know who I work for, right? Yeah, so the Lord's been wanting me to talk about something. I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm doing this because, well, first, I work for the Lord, okay? And secondly, I love the blessings that I get and the extra protection that I get, and I love to dwell in the secret place of the Most High, abiding under the shadow of the Almighty's wings. Okay, I need that protection. And besides that kind of good stuff, I know that a lot of you guys are starving for information. And what good is my 20 years of this BS if I sit... You know, I learned years ago in the 12-step programs when I was involved in them, when I had people in my life and I had things that I did and stuff, okay, that you couldn't keep it unless you gave it away. I mean, there were a lot of great slogans that I need to refer back to these days in continued total isolation, okay? And one of those things is, you know, you can't keep it unless you give it away. You know, if you empty out your pockets, they become full. And, you know, those are just good sayings. And so I have to help others with some of this stuff. Why don't I want to do this anymore? It upsets me. It lowers my vibration. It disturbs me. I don't like it. But it's something that I need to do. And so I'm doing it with a smile on my face this morning. Welcome. And we're going to talk about a couple of things here. I'm looking at the clock because I have about 15, maybe 20 minutes max to do this, okay? This is my book, Treading on Serpents, okay? I'm going to read something out of here. It's not for today, but it's for tomorrow. But, you know, hey, listen. It's Saturday morning, and I would be in bed right now under the covers, but I'm supposed to do this. So, you know, I'm not really done talking about the prayer group. I want you to know that this prayer group, you know, that's a facade title that they hid under. Okay, these people pretended to be my friends. Okay, there were 2 women and 1 man. And if you come on my channel and get smart with me, I will expose you. I asked the Lord if I was supposed to, and he said it didn't matter. So, you know, I don't have to worry about karma, reaping what you sow. Okay, that I don't have to worry about. That's not my job anyways, to judge you guys. But don't come on my channel and try to gaslight me and bully me around on my channel, or I will expose you. I will. Yeah, they loved me. Okay, these were my girlfriends. These were other women who were targeted individuals who lived lives of being targeted and full of gang stalking and all that stuff. This is how they portrayed themselves to me. Okay, 3 years this went on. I emailed these women every day. Once in a while we spoke on the phone, but the person that I spoke with the most on the phone was the man. Okay, who it reminds, you know what, when I think about him, it reminds me of Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost, when his friend Carl, okay, set up that whole thing, and you know, Patrick Swayze ended up getting murdered. Okay, and at the end there, Carl gets killed in a warehouse by a big piece of glass, and you watched the boogies, okay, we called them the boogies, they're demons that came for him at the end, and it made Patrick Swayze cry. Because generally most of us are good people. We're sensitive people, we're good people, and when we find out that somebody has betrayed us and lied to us, it's very, very painful. I want you people to know that the two women, I believe anyways, were, and these people work in a large group, okay, and it doesn't matter, I mean, I was dealing with people, but there was never anybody in the same room with me for years, okay. These people one woman would say something to me about some man who's a single man who has his own channel, and then suddenly I'd get this letter from another woman who's on his channel, who's still on his channel today. He does lives now, okay? And, she wrote me these 2 full pages on the email of all this intimate stuff about how they were an item. And all of it, just all of it. They were involved. Nothing good happened for me in the 3 years that I had this so-called prayer group. Why? Because they knew everything. They weren't praying. They were getting information from me. They wanted to know how I feel. They wanted to know if the witchcraft was working. You see, there's levels of gang stalking. Okay, there's all the chaos and all that craziness that happens in the beginning. Okay, the weird stuff, the bank statements that aren't even on the same paper that you've been getting from the bank for years. Everything is weird at that point, and you really don't even know that you're being taken down, that they have been working on your life for about a year, maybe 9 months, getting everything in order so that everything falls down in a domino effect. And you're crazy because you don't really know what's going on, except that there's a bunch of chaos going on and people are becoming weird in your life, okay? When you get out of that stage, because they haven't taken you down, you go through stages. Well, there's this stage where it's, and we all know that gang stalking is demonic, okay? But that's where there's real witches and real warlocks and real practitioners and real spiritual manipulators, okay? They go after your destiny. They go after your destiny. I'll say it one more time. They go after your destiny. Okay, they will even clone themselves to try to become like a copycat. Okay, I read something that I wrote in one of my comments on one of my videos. I don't know if it was within the last 3 or 4 years, about how they, want you to. I mean, I had always felt, and there were always. I really thought that somebody was going to take me out. I did. I went to the feds. I went to the DA. I went to all those people, not really knowing that, either they were afraid or they were a part of it, or it was coming from a place that was too big for them to handle, and they were just going to leave it alone. Okay, but I sought help because I was afraid I was going to get set up and thrown in prison and or killed. And that's why I started my channel as well, because I felt that, it would protect me. Okay, I don't know if it will. Nothing much has really changed for me, other than that I have grown. I have been able to speak again, not as well as I used to, but I'm able to get my thoughts. There was a lot of magic going on, a lot of chaos magic, a lot of mental manipulation. And instead of me being in the middle of a workout, crazy and screaming and hollering and making a video that is everywhere, I thought that I would take some notes today. Okay, I took these notes a couple days ago. All right. Okay, these people that come in your life, okay, they're fake versions, okay? They're con artists, they're scammers, they're fakes, they're frauds, they're imitators, they're thieves, they're manipulators. They pretend to be spiritual, but they're not. Okay, now there are spiritualists And man, I was one of these people that thought that, gee, a spiritualist, they're good people. No. Lucifer and all those demons, they're very spiritual. Okay, Lucifer, Satan knows more about the Bible than many preachers. Okay, they're spiritual. Spiritualists are not necessarily good people. Okay, they have gifts. Okay, the devil gives them gifts. Okay, they're intuitive. They're intuitives, I think you call them. They're intuitives. They have gifts, and they have pentagram altars as well. Okay, and their daddy is the serpent. Now, how stupid can you be? I didn't say these people were smart. And I also want to add to this and tell you that a lot of them have grave mental problems. Okay, mental and emotional problems. Now, listen, crazy. You can't make crazy crazy. Okay, and when I say I'm crazy or somebody is crazy, it's almost like a compliment. Okay, I love crazy people. I love clean and crazy people. I really do. People who are just, man, they got a couple bolts missing, you know what I'm saying? But they're balanced. They take care of themselves. They're on medication. They go to meetings. They take care of themselves. They're okay. They're more in tune than the people that are just crazy, okay? They're psychopathic narcissists, and they're sociopaths. Okay, they are not empathic people. That's another topic for another day about how to protect yourself if you're an empath. They go after you. My God, these people that were in my life, they had me feeling sorry for the skinny horse down here. Okay, and my life did not change, and I could not ascend because the Lord watches. Okay, the Lord sees everything. Okay, if you're, making love to the devil, all right, he's not going to start pouring out all kinds of information to you and all kinds of gifts to you. He doesn't want these things shared with the enemy. So it's not until you get rid of these people, drop the dead weight. And what I had to do is not just get rid of the two women who were in my life, working with, the people around here and the people from all over the place. Because believe me, I had people in my life from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Texas, Michigan, Florida. I'm sorry, my mind just went. So, okay, we'll carry on with, but they all work together. They all work together. Like I said, they went over, and it's an inside job. So you got to have the people that get real close, okay? Like the prayer group, okay? I'm telling you, they knew everything I was going to do. I was going to have a foreword done on my book. By Zeph Daniel. There were things that never panned out. They never worked out because they're in there listening to the shot caller, who's the sickest of all of them, okay, and making sure that nothing worked out at all for me in my life, okay. All right, and then what we end up doing, because see, everything is an illusion, okay? Everything is an illusion. Okay, they do. They bind you. Okay, everything is an illusion, and you have to lift the veil off your eyes. And what happens is, you feel stupid about some of the things that you actually believed, or some of the things that you actually did. I mean, they come in. I mean, what was it? 7 years ago. Okay, when the handler in my life at that time, okay, was telling me that he was going to protect me, and he was involved in this underground thing where they all sat at a round table and they discussed certain things. And, I believed him. I just did. I believed him, and I've grown out of that now because, because I don't lie. Okay, even though somebody interviewed me one day and then the next day came out with a video about lying demons, broke my heart. I didn't even listen to it, okay? They're all connected. They're all connected to break your heart. Breaking your heart is one of the things that they want to do. Okay, my prayer group, okay, they wanted to break my heart. They were hoping, because they had been working on me for 3 years, and then other people were working on me for the other 17 years, that to take me down. Okay, Healing the Broken Heart. By John McTurney. I put this in the back of my book under recommended videos. Healing the broken heart is a thing, because you see, even Joyce Meyer, years ago, I heard her talking about, when you're dealing with a broken heart, you're not running on all cylinders, okay? It's very difficult to operate your life on top speed, or productivity when you're running on a broken heart. Okay, it's very difficult. Well, they didn't break my heart. Actually, they were a pain in the ass, and I was so happy when that ended. The thing that hurt me the most was the man, because he was always sweet to me. He spent a lot of time on the phone with me. I did not know that they were all connected until the end. See, and now when I look back, the good things that were happening to me, or certain things that I was going to sell or endorse or get on with my life, they would never compliment me about those things. They would never say anything good about those things. And at the end there, I had realized that this man never wanted to talk about, the other two people in the prayer group. He didn't want to hear about what was, because he was a part of it. He was a part of it. Okay. They want you to just try to live, to have no hopes, no dreams. They want to restrict you. They definitely want to keep love from you. They want to keep love from you. I don't give a hoot if they're giving you great sex. Listen, the devil doesn't come in ugly, okay? The devil does not come in your life ugly. There's a lot of lust involved. There's a lot of prettiness involved. There's laughter. There's excitement. There's passion. There's money. There's gifts. I mean, I've had it all. Trust me. Trust me. Okay? They don't let you know that you're going to get an STD on top of it. Okay? So, they want you to be like the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz, the one with no brains. They do a lot of mental manipulation on you. When you're in the stage where they are all connected, you've got the ones that it's an inside job, so they're real close to you, okay? They're communicating with you every day. They're sharing stuff with you. They're trying to find out what kind of money you have. They're talking to you about investments. They talk to you about certain things like that, because then, and then you've got the witches that are part of this coven, okay, that are doing spell work on you. And I used to never believe in spell work. Never. I didn't believe in the Freemasons either. Okay, so when you get rid of all these people, you start to walk in the light. Okay, I'm walking in the light. And where are they? They're still stuck. They're still stuck. In what did I write here? They're all stuck back where it's all dried up and crusty. They're still doing the same thing. These people, and be careful for the people that get a lot of thumbs up on their comments. These are perpetrators. These people know what they're doing. This is their job. That's the thing that hurt me. When I realized, not so much with the women were a pain in the ass, with all their bullshit. Okay? The man who is married and we talk maybe once a month and all that, when you realize you're a job, that you're really not loved, and everything that you've done, they don't love you. They don't love you. You're a job. That hurts. Mental manipulation, dark arts, these are not genuine people. These are not genuine people. These people do not have good character. And when you don't have good character, you got a real problem. You got a real problem, okay? Spiritual bullies, okay? Moon magic, blocking a lot of blocking, corruption, illusions, foolery, a lot of smoke and mirrors, okay? Illusions, lots of it. Man, when I got rid of these people, and then all these other perpetrators were coming in my life wanting me to, they want a hook in you. They got to have a hook in you, okay? When I cut everybody out, and I mean everybody, Even the guy that I was talking to from Texas, the 70-year-old man who I deeply loved. We talked for 3 years. He helped me with my lawnmower, okay? Telling me all about the Freemasons. When I got rid of everybody, it hurt. The Lord, I detoxed. You have to detox from this because it's such negative energy. You've got to clear your mind. You've got to get, you need clarity and you need to heal. You need to heal, okay? The Lord started to ascend me. I started to realize things. Things were coming to me. They go after your gifts. They go after your gifts, and I do believe wholeheartedly that they're jealous and they want your gifts. They want your spiritual gifts, so they come in and they try to steal them. If anybody would have told me these things years ago, I wouldn't have been able to understand.